Choosing the right products for long lining with professional trainer Pat Swan.
Okay, so what we have here is a few different products that Schneiders Saddlery sells, and they've made my line driving days a lot easier, especially these lines. The lines are some kind of mountain climbing rope. They don't stretch, they're strong, they're very easy to deal with. They don't tangle and they don't knot up like regular lunge lines, or in the old days I used to use clothesline, things like that. Those just always wore out fast and created problems as far as handling them. These don't do that. The lines themselves are great. The one thing that can happen is if you're out here on a muddy day is that they lay in the dirt a little bit as you're turning and change directions, and they will get a little dirty and muddy, and these are really easy to clean. You just take them and drop them in a bucket of water, shake them around a little bit. The surcingle here is not a highly structured surcingle. It goes around the horse's body really nicely. In the newest version they've decided to go with just one belt here instead of two like billet straps on a saddle. I find this much more helpful for me because when I'm working on the horse, I've got to worry about him stepping on the lines. I may be connecting or disconnecting up here, and to be able to just pull with one hand and pop that baby loose makes it a lot easier for me. The surcingle, same idea. It's easy to keep clean. There's nothing that wears out on it. They're pretty strong. I've had leather, much more expensive surcingles that I've used that have torn here. There's a lot of tension here once in a while, and these hold up really well. They're nice and strong. The side reins are important. I don't like to make them really tight because the horse needs to turn his head to do different things. But on the other hand, I like to have enough structure that I do what I call define the field of play. I don't want him to be able to throw his head way up or root down a lot. And the side reins seem to limit that. They kind of create an atmosphere where it helps him to start to flex at the pole here, but it doesn't force him to flex at the pole. He starts to do that kind of on his own because it just makes sense. A lot of transitions and things like that will do that, and this equipment enhances that a lot. Any kind of side rein is useful. I like these a lot because they're a high quality leather, they're easy to adjust, and they seem to work really well with this horse.